Well, go on, grab your shoulder pads and your helmet and peep this out.
My therapist had said to me, this is years ago. I was in this relationship and I was asking, what is the difference between a girlfriend and a wife? Because I don't know how to give of me less. I am naturally a connector. I am naturally a lover. I am naturally a nurturer. I am naturally that woman that's going to show up powerfully inside of your life. My mother always said, when you love a man and you choose a man, find 5 ways that you can integrate into his life, so much so that if you were to come out of it, that man's world will crumble and fall.
My God.
And I have done that my whole life. That I've been engaged 2 times before. I'm married now. I'm very intentional about bringing value, not just body, not just sex, not just fun.
And I respect that. I really do. And it's good that she asked that question, the difference between a girlfriend and a wife. And then you listen to it. Because you can easily flip that. The difference between a boyfriend and a husband. See? The talking points. When you begin to connect the dots with the talking points, there's enough to go around where everybody eats the fruit of knowledge. It's 2 women sitting down having a conversation, covering things that needs to be covered, going in depth with certain things that is very, very, very much well needed of the behaviors of a large number of women today.
That to say, I asked my therapist, how do I not do that? And he said, Sarah, the difference between being a girlfriend and wife is yours versus ours. There are too many people that are having our conversation instead of your and my conversation. When I'm your girlfriend, we don't have a dog. That's not our dog. This is my dog. We don't have a house. You have your house. I have my house. We don't have a car. I'm still going to be the same nurturer, loving, kind person, but this is mine. Wow. And when 2 become 1, then this is ours.
You pay for your hair and your nails done. That is not up to a man to pay for it. That's you. When it comes to your household bills, it is not up to a man to pay your household bills. It is up to you to pay your household bills. When we are together, when we come as one, those bills are our bills that we will split and pay together.
For me, that really delivered me in a lot of ways because I don't feel like you should hold back on who you are. If you're naturally get an idea and it's like, oh my God, I know this person and you would be great with this person, I'm going to connect you and God's going to bless me on the back end regardless. I'm not thinking about, well, that person wouldn't have gotten this blessing. Without me. Yeah, crazy. I'm not doing none of that, right? You're not doing any of that. We're not doing none of that. It's silly. Or if I'm naturally that person that is going to seek a need, I'm going to do that because that's a part of my heart posture. But I'm not going to get lost in the mix of who you are and who we are not, because I'm very clear that my intention is marriage. And when we are married to become one, what's yours and mine now becomes ours. So don't get lost inside of thinking like, well, I don't want to cook for this man. If you cook, cook. If you clean, clean. If you connect, connect.
Be your authentic self. Me, I'm always my authentic self. I love to cook. I love to do things. I'm romantic, affectionate, etc. Don't stop being who you are. You see, be that. But to know that when we are as one, we a team. You have no choice but to honor that.
If you love, love. If you massage, massage. Those aren't the things that are going to get you wifed. It's the intangible things. Does that man feel peace when he comes around you? Does he feel respected when he comes around you? Is he inspired to be a better man? That's one thing that my husband now told me forever ago. He even when we were friends, he's like, I never want to play with you.
Come on.
I will not play with you. You make me want to be a better man. And what do I look like messing that up prematurely?
See, let's bring back those types of women that make a man want to be better, that make him want to do better. It's like to have that woman, that type of woman, push you, and it is there for you, and that has your back. It brings out the best in you, and in return, As a man, you do those same things for her. And it's a win-win for both.
Right? So if the man has that, he doesn't fumble that over nothing. And there are some immature men that do fumble, right? But the majority of good men that know who they are, masculine men, they're not doing all of that. You know, so
good.
Yours versus ours.
Yours versus ours.
And stop moving in with these men.
I ain't never lived with a nigga. I was over there a lot though.
Girl.
Sleep over. Take your stuff out of that drawer.
Right.
Now you slowly moving in your stuff. Why you got a whole dresser over there in the room?
That's what I'm saying.
It's like, relax.
Right.
Go home.
Yes. And also, stop posting these people.
Come on.
Stop posting these people. Everybody don't need to know your business. Because this is the thing. If you've been in a relationship for 2 months, why does everybody need to know you're in a relationship?
Facts.
Because 2 months from now, if you break up with that guy and now you're with a new guy, you're going to have 4 new guys on your page in 1 year? That doesn't look good. And then if you go and archive, you just got to archive stuff. Don't post them. Let that person earn to be on your page. I always said I'm popping out married.
I know that's right.
I really popped out. I was already married when I posted him, but I was already engaged, but no one knew who I was engaged to. I just posted my hand because I'm not showing y'all certain things. I don't need the validation. So if you're not looking to show people that you've been chosen, it shouldn't be important to post. Because why does it matter to strangers if you have a man or not?
Thank you.
I don't understand. It doesn't make any sense. Now, if your social media is all just, your closest people and you're just sharing your life, I mean, I guess technically
your page is private.
Yeah,
or whatever.
That's okay. But if you're showing the masses, what is it for? And I really feel sad for, Meg Thee Stallion and the whole Klay Thompson thing. Are you familiar?
I know a little bit of it. They broke up. I don't know the depths of what was the drama though.
I don't know either of them personally.
Yeah.
But she posted something about how he doesn't want to be monogamous. She's tired of his mood swings, all these different things. And then everybody took that and ran with he's a cheater. And just because he doesn't want to be monogamous to you does not mean he's cheated.
Yeah.
It means he might have just had a change in mind.
Yeah.
The whole thing with the Meg Thee Stallion and the Klay Thompson thing, because I highlighted that was all PR because it came out. It was PR. Klay Thompson and Meg Thee Stallion are two different people. We already know, or individuals with common sense would know that would have never worked in the first place. Okay? Because they're two different people. And when you have, once again, you have to know your partner. You have to choose better. Even if you took that situation, even though it was PR, okay? So they both knew, they both was aware that this was to help Meg Thee Stallion's brand because she tarnished, crushed, destroyed her own brand, okay? And by her getting with Klay Thompson, it shows she changed her life, she turned her life around, she got an upstanding guy, someone different than what she was used to. Because let's face facts. Klay Thompson didn't cheat. But you can also look at Meg Thee Stallion's track record. And her track record, we know she cheated. Give her a bottle of Hennessy, it's on and cracking. So you got to be careful and be mindful of who you choose. Period. That's it. That's all.
That being said, stop posting these men. How many relationships do you need to publicly release to learn? Stop posting these men.
It's so normal. That's a culture thing.
If I'm in a relationship, let me highlight this. If I'm in a relationship, a committed relationship, I'll post a couple of photos here and there, blah, 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 blah. But I mainly use my social media for business purposes. But a person that I'm in a relationship with, I wouldn't mind. I can care less about validation. I can care less about attention. I can care less about all that bullshit. Now, if we're married and it's a certain type of event, that's different. But come on, got to be realistic, got to be careful. Men don't need to be with women that do that. I don't even like women that do that. We out to eat at a restaurant and she taking photos and taking pictures. If you don't put that damn phone down and enjoy spending time with your man, I might hit you with the bop gun.
Again.
That's a problem.
Because I have a boyfriend, selfie.
No.
And when you're truly like, I've gotten to the point where I'm like, I want to protect everything God gives me right now. There's a protection around not allowing outside sources. Maybe you guys witchcraft.
Yes.
Come on,
You got
come
people
on.
preying on your downfall. You got people that are jealous. You got people that hate you. People that over there with all voodoo and this and that and demonic spirits and all that. I believe in all that.
Yes.
You letting a whole portal and a whole door open up because you allow the enemy access.
Yes.
You don't know who's seeing that. You don't know who's looking at that. You don't know, it's no longer covered and sacred.
Yes.
Let it be sacred for a second and build your foundation first.
Yes.
And then, because stuff gonna come with the post.
For sure.
Comments and opinions and all that stuff.
Yes.
We already got our solid foundation in real life. This stuff ain't even,
Yes.
it don't even move us. It don't sway us.
Yeah.
You made me think of, because when Brock and I came out, we were already married, right? We'd already had the hard conversations. We had already gone over.
What does this look like?
Yeah. How do you feel about this? What's up with this girl? How many girls have been hitting up your, like, we were so transparent with one another. And I had Cam Newton on my show. And Cam was like, man, I feel like you bullied that man into marriage. And so I had Brock on my show. I know. Yeah, he did. I'm grateful for him being honest.
For sure. I love
Speaking
Cam.
his truth.
Yeah.
Again, to see these both ladies are making good talking points, right? And I'm loving it. And I can see where modern feminist black women are having a problem because of the type of conversation that they're having. And the energy and the vibe is thick. It's good.
Feel not one way about it.
Yeah.
And when I had Brock on my show, I said, hey, we had Cam on the show, and Cam said that I bullied you into marriage. Do you feel like I bullied you? And he gave the best answer I could have ever even, because Brock's not a talker. He's a strong, silent type. He's an observer. I'm the talker. I'm the extra. I'm the this. I'm the that. He's solid. Unless he wants to.
Yeah.
If he wants to talk, he's gonna be in it, but not usually. He said, I can understand why Cam feels that way about marriage because I feel that way about kids. I would never have children with a woman out of wedlock, but he's done that. So he wouldn't ever get married in 6 days because he's not marriage minded. I can understand that. I don't think that that's any charge against me. That don't say nothing about me. That just comes from his paradigm, his projection of what he believes is possible. We're different, and that's okay. Not that this person isn't a great person, not this person isn't, all these different things. But I was like, dang, that's crazy. So what, like, and he straight up was like, I chose you because I chose you. Because I also asked, you chose a 37-year-old woman. My eggs are dust, as people say on the internet, all these different things. He's like, it doesn't have anything to do with your age.
It's the value. It's what he saw in you, your heart, the connection that he has with you from the depths of his soul. When those two souls connect and come together, everything else don't matter. Some of y'all, it is too late.
Think that when we get that level of truth with ourselves for all the things in our lives, you can't tell me, you could call me broke, ugly, single, stupid. It don't matter to me because you can't tell me about me. God already told me who I am. God already put a purpose on me. God already allows me to walk.
You say this. You don't never know who Elohim is going to send you while you in the midst of your storm. He can send you someone, and before you know it, he will let you know, I've been watching you. I've been with you. I'm covering you.
I'll never forget, she said, you have a covering on you like Esther. And then she said, you have a purpose on you like Esther. She said, if you go into the fire, you won't even come out smelling like smoke.
Oh, Jesus.
And I was like, that's so crazy.
Thank you, God.
And we all walk in our anointing. I love it when I walk in my anointing. I love it when I use discernment. And that sometimes scares individuals because I see through them. But at the end of the day, whatever Elohim puts on my heart to say, I'll say. We are prophets. How do you know that we are prophets? You'll know because we stick out like a sore thumb.
When you walk through the fire,
Oh, baby.
and you will,
Yep.
but you won't even come out smelling like smoke.
Yep.
you know?
Yep.
And so for me, I walk in that.
Yep.
I'm bold in my God. I am bold in the calling that is on my life. And if it offends you, just because it offends you doesn't mean there's not truth to it. Just because it offends you doesn't mean it's not truthful. And just because it offends you doesn't mean there's not things that you can apply, and vice versa. You know, doesn't mean I'm always right. I'm not always right. Oh my God, I'm not perfect. I'm trying to figure it out. I'm just trying to be the best wife I could be.
Right.
But I'm bold. And when I need to get corrected, I feel like God is my ultimate correction, shifting my steps in every which way. So, you know, yours, ours, marriage, girlfriend, know who you are. Go after what's true for you. Stop letting these people shake you in the world. You know, it's not worth it. Know what you believe for you, and who cares what other people have to say about it. When we live in that, I know I'm going to get hit with torpedoes, but I also know they're going to turn into darts. I know I'm going to go through the fire, but I know I'm not going to come out smelling like smoke.
Yep.
I know when you walk in that, you walk different. I know, like I know, like I know, and to know is to do. To know and not to do is not to know. So you just got to own your you.
Victory lap.